Right, here we will begin. This is going to be a new playthrough of this game. I have played this game before. I've gone on YouTube. Well, I've played to a degree before. Well, recently, anyway. And I thought I'll just record it now. So, first part's going to be live stream. Well, live stream / broadcasted, which it is now. My previous save, which I'm still finishing off now, is that one there. 39 hours. I've spent a fair amount of time in the game. And we're going to start from the beginning. Let's see how we go. Slot number 2. Yeah, choose character. Same with Dragon Quest Heroes 1. It doesn't matter who you pick. I'm just going to go for the usual.
Let's go!
Keep names original. Hero's cousin. Yes. It's just for setters, nice and keep on English. Put online features on, but I never use them. Vibrate off. Cutscenes on. Yep. Last one, choose your control methods. Too quick. Confirm. Adventure logs have been created, and now we begin. I will be quiet during cutscenes, so enjoy. Should ever the wicked war resume and dragon shall the sun consume, and sibling souls be born as once before, but till the land be steeped in blood, may sovereign twins, however good, ne'er hope the ruled peace forevermore.
Once upon a time, many years ago, there was a long and terrible war.
Hold fast! We must stand and fight! Allow this grizzled veteran to offer you some pointers, young warrior.
I always forget it comes
The
out of
first thing
control.
you're going to need to do is get close enough to attack. Advance!
Can I turn down the volume for that? I can't remember. Volume settings.
Time to put my trick. If you work hard, you can achieve
Oh
anything.
no, that should be alright. I think they're not as
Now it's time to unleash your fury. Attack is the best form of defense, you know. Excellent work, soldier. Variety is the spice of battle, so use all kinds of attacks.
There's all kinds of attacks. What I'm doing. Shut up.
Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to jump too. Float like a butterfly, and sometimes you can sting like a bee. Your foe has exhausted himself. Quickly, you wall out while you have the chance.
And there we go.
Finish him. Go on, just as you were trained.
Of course.
Ow. Huh? Why was I dreaming about the war? The War of Kings. Must be my choice of reading material.
Prepare to make port!
When the war finally ended, the people of the world made a solemn pact never to fight again. The world was divided into 7 realms, and peace reigned for 1,000 years.
Hey!
Ah! Better late than never.
So you guessed I was napping, eh? You know me too well.
Honestly, how did I come to have such a lazy bones for a cousin?
Cousin? You never told me you two were related.
For our sins. So, how did you two meet?
Oh, we got talking one day at the academy.
I'm Helix. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Wait, have we met someone before?
Huh?
So, how's everyone back home in Dunisia?
They're fine. Though I hate to say it. You look like you're doing pretty well yourself.
Can't complain.
Almost forgot. Here, a little present from everyone. You've been in Harba for
Where did
years.
she hide that?
We thought you might be pining for a taste of home.
You can say that again. This little beauty's going in a stew.
Either way, how are you enjoying life here in the big city? Wow. So this is the famous cathedral. It's incredible. The pictures really don't do it justice. Should ever wicked war resume, a dragon shall the sun consume, and sibling souls be born as once before. Until the land be steeped in blood, these sovereign twins, however good, ne'er hope to rule in peace forevermore. Right? Isn't that how the prophecy goes?
Yeah, not that I have a clue what it means. Maybe something like, don't you dare fight each other again! That's my best guess anyway.
Will you stop waving that thing around? Oh, I see you're every bit as reckless as ever.
And I see you're every bit as scared of a little fun.
Me?
Right, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to hit the barracks.
Hey, wait! Wait for me! Not bad. It's even got a little backyard. Well, I say little, but it's big enough to swing a sword in. Which reminds me, I never asked you how your studies have been going. You're top of the class, I suppose?
Of course I am. I'm the best swordsman in the academy by miles.
Oh, is that so?
Here. If you don't
might
believe
have to
me,
turn
I'll be
music
happy to
down a
show
bit,
you. Quick spar while the pot boils.
You're off. But I won't be holding back. I hope you're ready. Things are about to get serious.
Yeah, it's as serious as fighting with a pot lid and a stick.
Let the duel of the cousins commence. This is going to be amazing. I mean, all right, recruits, listen up. Begin by showing me that you know the basic forms. This one first. That's it. Next, have a go at this one. Good. It seems our attacking is in order. Now for defense. As you know, enemy attacks can be evaded by dodging. Go ahead, show me how it's done. Impressive. And of course, any self-respecting knight knows how to parry. If you please. A fine demonstration. demonstration of offensive and defensive skills, soldier. Now, let's look at spells and special abilities. Remember, both cost magic points to use. Go ahead and
Or
try
MP for
using
short.
one.
Yeah, that's the stuff. You've been busy this last year, eh?
I see that the old rivalry between you two is hotting up. Shall we finish by talking about tension? As I'm sure you have learned, both attacking and being attacked cause your tension to increase. The bar at the bottom left of the screen shows your current tension level. Now, let the spirit of cousinly competition flow free and fill that bar.
Yes, game, I know how to customize the camera settings.
You're certainly better than you used to be.
You're not too bad yourself.
Very good. You two recruits certainly know one end of a sword from the other. Bravo, bravo.
Must be stewed to perfection by now. Shall we dig in?
Let's.
They never seem to question it, but the
Smells
fact
just
that
like home. Here you go.
Teresa with a sword, the stick and pot
Well
lid,
then,
managed to
Here's the delicious reunion
disarm
It's
someone
good to
with
see you.
And
two
you.
sticks, dual sticks.
What was that? An explosion?
What's going on?
It's the Dunisians! The Dunisians are attacking!
Did he just say Tunisians?
Yeah. Hurry! Everyone inside! Quickly! Archers, loose!
It's a war! A real live war!
How can this be happening? War's forbidden in the Seven Realms. We're not allowed to fight. And anyway, Harba and Dunisia are supposed to be
There's
allies.
no time to worry about that now. These people are in danger. Let's do what we were trained to do.
You're right.
Now things get serious.
Follow me, everyone. I can't believe our first real battle has to be against our own people.
Me neither. We won't be very popular in Tunisia after this.
We can't afford to worry about that right now. Let's just concentrate on keeping the people of Harba safe.
Run, fat lady.
Do you think Cesar knows this is happening?
He's a prince of Tunisia. We're old friends. Kind of.
I really hope he's not involved in any of this.
Another horde of monsters has appeared. Right. They conveniently appear as you get the coup de grace. High tension, yes, you're totally immune to damage, and you can spam MP moves like spells or abilities pretty much without any cost. But what I like to do is these characters have one to go across the line.
Now, will you please all just turn around and go home? I don't want to hurt you any more than I have to.
Blimey, I don't know about them, but I'm quaking in my boots. Wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of you.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Onward and upward.
The fight's gone out of them. The Dunisians are faltering. And most of the townspeople have been evacuated to safety. We should fall back behind the gates ourselves.
Can't do that. We have one more friend to appear at the minute.
That looks like the last of them.
Hello, big boy.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
We'll meet our first ally.
On your feet, you two. This is no time to be lying around. You want to say Harba, don't you? Show this lump that bigger isn't always better.
Bigger isn't always better, as she says, as she holds an axe, which is pretty much bigger than her.
Follow me, everyone.
Watch out, you two. They call these things nightclubbers for a reason. If that club hits you, it's night-night.
Mysterious woman, I won't
It's
tell you
enormous.
her name yet. I will.
Since when did the Dunisian army start using these?
Nightclubbers may be big, but they take a while to recover their footing after attacking. Wait for him to swing his club, then dive in and strike.
Let's increase my damage a little bit.
Looks like he's worn himself out. Now's our chance. Attack!
No shit, Sherlock. Just stay obvious. And he's staggered to take more damage. Ooh. Shoot. A little hidden feature in this game you might see me do fairly often
Be
is
careful. Even if you avoid his attacks, the shockwaves can still knock you off
when you
balance.
fully fire up.
You need to
I'll
jump at just
just
the
show
right
you now.
moment.
Fire up, you're missing a bit of health. When you're fired up, you can continue to hold down the button that you used to fire up to heal yourself up for it. It's not a lot of healing, but
Not so big and scary now, are you?
I think he's just about had enough.
Don't get cocky, you two. There's nothing more dangerous than a horde of beasts.
drop. What? Damn it. God damn it. And he's down.
Everyone, inside the gates!
Come on! Right,
And that's Cesar, as they say in this game, even though it can also be said as Caesar.
Sooner or later, justice will be done. Fall back!
We will meet again.
Cesar, wasn't it?
Yes, no doubt about it. If the prince himself was leading the attack, then something terrible must have happened.
Not bad at all. You two did well out there today.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't stepped in when you did, well,
Who are you, anyway? You're not from around these parts, that's for certain.
honestly, you can't just go asking who she is like that. You haven't even introduced yourself yet.
You're right. We haven't made our introductions, have we? But I fear that will have to wait. It looks like these gentlemen are keen to have a little word with us first.
Ah. And here we see
Full
a king.
circumstances have yet to be established.
King of
But
Harba.
it has been confirmed beyond doubt that the Dunisians were indeed behind this attack. The question of why, however, is...
What does it matter why? We were attacked without warning or provocation. Firm and decisive retaliation is the only possible response.
But your majesty, to do so would be to abandon 1,000 years of peace and risk the fulfillment of the prophecy.
1,000 pardons, your majesty. If you'll forgive the intrusion, we bring the warriors who repelled the Dunisians, as per your command.
Ah, so it was you who delivered the citizens of Harba from peril. You have my heartfelt thanks.
Ah, don't mention it, big man. All in a day's work for the likes of us.
Seriously? That's the king you're talking to, you idiot.
And who exactly are you, might I ask?
Oh, I'm just... sorry. I'm a student here in Harba. I came from Dunisia to study at the academy. And this is my cousin. She just got here from Dunisia today. She's
What
come
did
for
you
a
say?
visit.
You mean to tell us that Tunisian citizens were present in the capital prior to the assault? Admit it. You are agents of the enemy, sent here to lay the groundwork for this cowardly attack.
That's not true. We just heard a
Easy
commotion
to
and came
point
running.
finger there.
We were only trying to help.
Enough of your lies. Do you take us for fools?
That's enough. Think a moment. Why would spies sent by Dunisia fight against their own army? It doesn't make sense. These are not spies. They are heroes. I will gladly vouch for them.
And who are you, exactly?
Forgive my rudeness. I am Desdemona, envoy of the High King of Accordia. I come at the behest of his radiance himself. Your
Yes,
Majesty,
Desdemona.
my master, long may he reign, bade me make haste to Harba the moment Tunisian forces were observed crossing the border. My orders are simple. Do everything in my power to support you in preventing the ravages of war from blighting these lands again.
Is that so? We Harbans have no desire to take up arms against Dunisia. We are more inclined to seek counsel with our former allies and find a means of restoring peace. These hostilities must not continue. To this end, we hereby call upon the aid of the High King. We humbly request that he act as intermediary between us and the people of Dunisia.
Very good, Your Majesty. I will return to Accordia right away. Your words will greatly please his radiance.
Wait! You have to let me come with you. I can't just stand by and do nothing while Dunisia and Harba tear each other apart.
Me neither. I'm coming too.
Well, Your Majesty, do we have your blessing?
Very well, Lady Desdemona. Your two young friends may accompany you on your mission.
Thanks.
Your Majesty, I solemnly swear we'll do everything in our power to...
Right, now we're talking! Leave it to us, big man. We'll get the High King to help even if I have to twist his arm off.
I too shall accompany these brave warriors, your majesty.
Stop it!
Huh?
You two be serious for just 1 second.
Go safely.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As rude as ever. And thus begins our journey. Make a record of your adventure so far? Nah. Just gotta remember not to save over my other save. Right, time to set off for Accordia. To get there, we need to cross the greener pastures which lies north of Harba. Accordia. Now, I've never been before. I've seen the pinnacle of peace though, so you can see it from anywhere in the world. When travelling to the war zones, where specific battles happen, you'll often go through open areas otherwise known as wild zones. When moving around in wild zones, things will change depending on whether or not currently in a battle. When monsters are nearby, you'll draw your weapons ready to fight, and when they're further off, you'll put your weapons away. When you're in your battle, only your MP will recharge, but out of battle, both HP and MP will be replenished. It's not giving us the option to swap characters yet, so... The main difference from this game, as from the first one, is there is actually a sprint option. In the first Dragon Quest Heroes, you couldn't actually sprint, you were stuck running at a set pace. I mean, well, they weren't actually achieving or drawing weapons and putting weapons away either. No monsters close by, weapons achieved. When your weapons are achieved, you can sprint around. When they're out, you can only roll to the same button. So, in wild zones, you come across things like this, which are items. One thing I like about this game compared to the first one is the fact that items that are dropped from enemies are automatically picked up. You don't have to go over them. It's like sucked towards you. Zoomstone. Yeah. Wait, you're yammering. Yeah, Zoomstone, you tune yourself to it, and when you get the ability to cast Zoom, you can teleport back to it. Unless you're in a building, then you'll head up the ceiling of the building and then fly back to the ground. I am going to be fighting my way through just to get some levels as well. Go along. Okay, there's one. Metal slime roots. What are slimes? probably end up using the same teams I used on my game my one I've been playing on my own. I'll probably just choose the same team. Yeah. Just it's the set I'm most comfortable with. I'm actually going to start making some progress from now actually, instead of just standing there. Otherwise I could be sitting for ages just endlessly killing slimes and cats and slimes. I'd rather not bore you with that. I mean, there's not much point, so I can't really get a great deal out of it. Oh yeah, enemies also drop items, or they will drop herbs, which is neighbours are being noisy again. Fantastic. The minimap, yes, I'm aware of the minimap. I wish I could just skip tutorials sometimes. Our objective on the minimap is straight for that flag by north. Really far north. What's that? Somewhere? But yeah, really far north. Hello there, woman, priestess. Do you journey to Accordia, friends? Then there is something I must tell you. Though the road ahead usually teems with monsters today, not a single one is to be seen. Though this does not mean that the way is clear. I fear that some hidden danger lies in wait. I hesitate to tread the road ahead. Perhaps you should too. No, got stuff to do. Brave warriors, do you truly wish to risk the journey onward? Yes. Very well, then I shall pray for your safe arrival in Accordia. Cutscene.
This is the final stretch of the road to Accordia. Not far now.
I can't wait. I've always wanted to visit. Pinnacle of Peace, here we come.
So that's the famous tower. It's tall, alright. It'll probably take days to get all the way to the top.
Seriously? You're planning on climbing it?
Yeah!
What is it?
Something's coming this way, through the trees.
Something? We have to be a bit more specific as someone. Say hello to another member of our team. Tornico.
Are you alright?
Well, I've not the first clue who yous are, but you couldn't have come at a better time. Like I'm in a queer old pickle, so I am.
You're in a what now?
Well, hello there, friends.
Seems you've picked up some unwanted admirers.
Seems I have, right enough.
Well, only one thing for it then. Let's give him the old brush off.
I'm not too fond of Tornico and his abilities. Or, as they say, mustachioed merchant.
I thought I always had the look of them. It's always had luck on my side.
Yeah.
You did. After all, you ran into us, didn't you?
Sure, you're not wrong there, lad. I'm blessed to have found you when I did.
Try and save some MP for the upcoming hidden battle business, but...
Alright, you're free to go safely on your way, good sir.
Yep.
By the jeepers, you've saved me bacon, so you have. How can I ever repay this?
I wouldn't start celebrating just yet. Something tells me those bandits weren't alone.
Look at that, wiggling bushes.
She's right. Look over there.
Okay, that shouldn't have got cancelled out.
Cheap tricks, jumping out on people from bushes.
Well, it's not all bad. Looks like they think we can't see where they're hiding.
Exactly, which gives us the element of surprise.
I always find it hilarious when you pretty much knock an enemy. Oh, I say, knock an enemy down so then you get critical state. You'll sometimes see helix do multi-tentacles, it's hilarious. Well, towards the end of this, finishing this attack, you'll just see him start spinning in a circle. Oh, hi. Beyond. Hey, we protected the mustachioed merchant.
Yeah, and don't come back.
That looks like the last of them.
Sure, and I've not the words to thank yous all. If I'd have been on me lonesome, I'd have been Benjax for certain.
So tell us, Pickles, who are you anyway? What's all that rubbish on your back?
But gotta forgive me, manners cultured as I am. Tornico Tilloon's the name. Humble weapon merchant of Endertown. Yeah.
That's not a place I've been to or heard of.
I've never heard of it either.
So you'd never heard of it at all. I'm starting to think my little hunch might be right. I've only gone and wandered into another blessed world. Too busy seeking out that legendary weapon to notice so it was.
When you say another world, you mean this one, right? So the place that you're from is somewhere completely different, is it?
Sure, 'tis the only explanation I can think of. I love a good old adventure scene, and there's not a patch of grass in the whole wide world I've not trodden me foot upon. And yet here I find myself in fields of an altogether unfamiliar green. I was rooting around for a way back home in yonder woods when you lads there took a shine to me, you little devils.
Simple as that, eh? You ran into them and they ran after you.
Wait a minute, Phil. If you don't know how you ended up here in the first place, you probably don't know how to get back to your own world either, right?
It's Tornico, correct? If I might make a suggestion, why not come with us to Accordia and see the High King? His radiance is one of the wisest men alive. Who knows? He may even be able to tell you how to get back to your world. And besides, Accordia is where all the best and rarest goods in the world change hands. You might even find your legendary weapon there.
Yeah, she's right. You're coming with us, Pickles.
Indeed. Journey with us, good sir.
You two, his name's not Pickles, it's Tornico. You can't just bully him into coming, he can decide for himself. Seriously, Phil, you should come with us. We can't just leave you stranded here.
Oh, how's that for luck, eh? Landed square in the lap of the strongest, noblest, kindest band of heroes in this whole new world. How could I possibly find it in me heart to refuse? I'd gladly tag along with yous.
We'll use now. Quick rundown of what happened. Harba and Dunisia went to war, and we're now trying to see the High King, see if we can try and find a way to sort it all out. And all the brouhaha. Right, let's keep going. Ugh, Tornico for me. Go away. That barrier comes into play a bit later on. Oh, look at all these enemies. And captains. And sanguinis. And weird duck things. free.
Onward and upward.
No, Sanguini, stop it. Ah, right, yes, there is a... Oh, hello. Wide selection of enemies. Wow. Hardy hide. Hardy hide. No response to that. Look at this up one slime and it's still sleeping. Yeah, you kicked me. Not very nice. Let's clear these enemies here and head into Accordia. Before we see a midget High King. Let's just go in. This game is really a beautiful game. Just look at that scenery. Take it all in. It's just absolutely a beautiful game. Accordia. This is technically our main hub of the game. You can't just stroll in and say hello, you know. The way you run just makes me chuckle. You receive Lucius costume from Dragon Quest Heroes, a World Tree, the World Tree's Woe and Blight Below, and Aurora's costume. The costumes, look absolutely horrendous. Trust me. I'll use the Aurora Razor. And that one. See what you got to say. Lazarus.
Hey!
Huh, of course not, you know. Right, game. Whenever you're ready to stop telling me I've received all the DLC stuff, I know. Wobble. I don't actually think I've done this little speech. Royal Flush. You know, Dracula, whenever you're ready to stop giving me items, thank you. God. What I will do is I will show you what the costumes look like. Absolutely horrendous. Got a costume, got a costume. Change costumes. So that's the normal costume. And that's the Dragon Quest Heroes 1 costume. It doesn't fit the character. It really does not fit the character. I'm sorry.
Welcome to our humble inn.
Oh. Excuse me. My alias, well, my alias isn't too much for me, but, you know. Can't do numbers, so I'll just stick with that. We reach it on a Yes, yes, whatever. Shut up. I highly doubt I'll ever be doing that. If I remember, just get some free items. Ah, hello. You will be open soon. Trust me. Greetings, child. I am a humble servant of all trades. Alas, we are not ready yet to begin helping adventurers find new paths in life. But as you are here, allow me to invoke the powers of Arbiter of all vocations and provide you some insight. Yes? I see that you walk the path of warrior and you're destined to walk it a little longer yet. Warriors are masters of battle, skilled in use of sword, twin swords, and axe and shield. A noble profession indeed. And you have accumulation of skill points, I see. You'll be blessed with these ability enhancing gifts whenever your level rises. They can be used to learn new skills or improve existing ones. Spend them wisely, child. The value is incalculable. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing that you lot are budding warriors. Oh my god. I've got just a thing for a pair of beginner's ear. Teresa receives a pair of heroine twin swords and a hero's sword. Teresa a hero's shield, and a hero's axe, and my axe. The hero's axe. I was a warrior too till not so long ago, see. I got a new job now though, so I don't need all this gear no more. Enjoy. You get all the extra like twin swords and all in case you want to change it. I prefer to have twin swords over everything. Because I'm going to be using Teresa more than him, I'm actually going to change to the twin swords. Because of Dragon Quest. Hilarious. But no, for the time being, I will actually stick with this for now. Yeah, that's good points. With this skill tree, only people able to change their vocation, or basically where she's a warrior, you can change from a warrior to a mage, a priest, monk, or martial artist to kill in this game. And each time you open up skill tree for each vocation is different. Yeah, all these stuff here that goes at all vocations, so basically when you change vocation, if you actually use any of these abilities, they will be added on with the other vocations as well. But for each vocation it's different, what you'll see down here. Majority of these will stay the same, but some will be different for these. And these just basically status increases, like there's HP ups, strength ups, resilience up. Resilience is defense. But with some of them you might find wisdom or deafness. I think deafness is more of like agility type. And is there anything else I'm thinking of for that one? No. Sometimes you'll find like ability strengtheners here. And for here, well, as explained at the top there, it's spells and abilities. So that's the body slam, staggers enemy by walloping into them with all one's body weight. I've never really found much use for it, but what I will do, just to start off with, I'll just get the hit. I'll get the strength up actually. Set spells and abilities. So it's got Spinferno and Inferno Slash. On Dragon Quest Heroes 1, I know I'm talking a lot right now. The two characters, the female and the male, they just had one element tied to each of them. For this game, as you see, they started off with the twin swords and the sword and shield. The sword and shield will always have the element of fire with it, whereas the twin swords will always have the element of ice.
What do you seek?
That's just something to keep in mind, because there are some side quests later on that require enemies to be killed by just set elements. Like you might need to finish them off with the element of ice, or the element of fire, or the element of thunder, and so on and so forth. But we get into the other ones later. Let's head into here before we talk to the priestess.
I hope you're well.
The accolades. It's basically when you get a trophy. I've got a few trophies already. You will get an accolade for each trophy.
Come again.
But as I already got trophies, you won't see the pop-up. On broadcast, you won't see the pop-up anyway. There should be a blur in the corner of the screen. But each time you do like a main boss battle or something, you might get an accolade. So it's always best to keep checking back there. This person, as you get further within it, will just start giving random stuff. You get a Wayfarer's Orb, that's part of equipment. So let's just click that on Teresa, who's a defense from 6 to 14. No, if I remember. No, that chest is not. Did I actually ever get that chest on another one? Mini medals. Papillion Pendant. What does it do? I cannot remember. Reduce chance effect yet. Right. Is there anything else I can do? Nope, we will just talk to the priestess. Welcome, child, to the sanctuary of the goddess. It is our duty and our pleasure to provide succor to all those of her flock. Here you may confess your deeds before our Holy Mother, that they might be recorded in a venturelogue for posterity. As this is your first visit, allow me to offer you this token of the goddess' abiding love for her children. Teresa receives a Hillstone. Incorrect, it received 3. With this sacred stone you may amend all manner of wounds, and may it aid you on your journey, and remind you always of her grace. Hillstones give an instant mid-heal. It's just like a little weak heal, but it goes to each all members of the party with you.
Welcome, child.
This is basically your save. This is where you go to save. Despite the autosave, I will actually save now. Yep. And just ignore my other save of 39 hours. And now we need to speak to Desdemona. So did you have anything to say? No. Nothing interesting. Desdemona. It took a while, but I finally managed to arrange an audience. We should head for the pinnacle of peace and see his radiance. How?
Are you serious?
Now you're gonna follow me. It's just I want to show something that has a little interesting later. I can't shake the feeling that somebody's watching me. I'm sure it's just my imagination. No, love. It's not your imagination. There is someone watching you. It's this gentleman right here. I really want to strike up a conversation with that girl at the bottom of the stairs, but I don't know what to say. something happens between them a lot later. A lot later. I could search for these vases in that, but I can't really be bothered. And I think it's going to be a cutscene, so I shall be quiet.
Your Radiance, it is I, Desdemona. I returned from Harba as quickly as I was able. I bring grave tidings. If you will permit me to make a full report.
You serve me as impeccably as ever. Come, lift up your face, child.
Sire.
It would appear that you have not returned alone.
Indeed, sire. These two brave young warriors aided me greatly in my mission.
I'm glad you found support in some quarters, and yet it is plain that the Dunisians could not be persuaded from the path of aggression.
Alas not. With the help of my companions here, I was able to turn back their advance at the inner gate. But the Dunisians seem determined to press their advantage. It is only a matter of time, I fear, before they renew their assault. Your Radiance. The King of Harba, distraught at what has befallen his people, has expressed a strong desire to negotiate a peace. Accordingly, he asks that I relay to you his dearest wish. He humbly begs you to intervene as supreme sovereign of the Seven Realms and seek a resolution without further bloodshed.
And what of our young Harbin friends? What would they have me do? Do you, like your ever-noble king, wish to make peace with Dunisia? Or do you perhaps seek vengeance instead? Answer truthfully now.
We want peace. We want the war with Dunisia to end. But
We're not Harbans. We're Dunisians born and raised. But, well, the Harbans have been good to us. To me. So we don't want anyone hurting anyone else. Not Harbans, not Dunisians, no one.
So we want the war to end. And we do anything to stop it.
The children of Dunisia standing up for their Harbin cousins. How chivalrous. I do love a spot of selfless heroism. The events of these past days have come perilously close to upsetting the balance of our world. But fear not. I hereby swear, as supreme sovereign of the Seven Realms, to do all in my power to prevent that direst of prophecies from coming true. However, before we set about bringing this war to an end, we will first need to understand its causes.
Causes? You wish me to uncover the Dunisians' motive, their reason for attacking?
I do.
I will leave for Dunisia right away, and believe me, sire, the truth behind their war-making will not elude me.
I'm coming with you.
Me too. If anyone can talk some sense into Cesar, it's us.
Yes, your fates and those of the warring kingdoms are already intertwined. I suspect that you may indeed be of use. You have my blessing.
Yes! We won't let you down, Your Radiance. Just you wait. You're going to be so glad you sent us. We'll peer into Cesar's ear hole and find out what's going on in his thick head.
Honestly, that's the most important man in the world. When you speak to him, show some flipping respect.
Very well. Set forth without delay. The seeds of war shall not be suffered to take root in our world once more.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, when we met Tornico, he said something about being from a different world. From Dragon Quest Heroes 1, from Blight of the Tree of Woes Below, I said that completely wrong, but oh well. Everyone but the main three people were actually from the world, and everyone else was from different worlds. So it's going to be a similar theme with this one. Battle records. Almost an hour. It up. The gates of Harba in Dunisia, security is tight, but with the recent attacks, but as royal envoys we are free to pass. Once you go through this one Dunisian desert, the monsters here are pretty tough, so make sure you're prepared. Oh, Tonica. That I do.
All right.
Right, and now we're introduced to the party part of the game. So now it's going to go through about every single person. Yay! A little bit of description about them. Lazarel, the swashbuckling squire. Lazarel starts the adventure with a set of twin swords, swift versatile weapons known for their slicing, dicing combos. Twin swords equipped. With twin swords equipped, you can use the cold fishing skill to swallow up whole swaths of enemies in a wintry whirlwind. And Desdemona, the axe-wielding envoy. Desdemona uses her enormous axe to hack and slash her way through the fray. She'll keep swinging for as long as you hold triangle, sometimes square. Her scrap metal skill devastates the defense and agility of her enemies, making her a useful ally when fighting powerful foes. And then Tornico, the rogue trader. Tornico packs both a punch and a paunch in the form of an almighty abacus, the belly-busting triangle charge ability. Being a merchant, he's got plenty of items at his disposal, not to mention a formidable forward-thrusting flail of destruction skill. That was a mouthful. To learn more about each character's spells and ability, open up the MISC menu and take a look at the manual. I'm Gitta, and that woman, Patty. Talk to Patty to have her switch allies in and out of your party. You'll find her at the inn in Accordia. There's not much point to do it now because, well, just because there's what, 4 people. There's 4 people in the party. There's not a whole great point. Ah, right, yes. While I remember, you'll see that Desdemona and Tornico, their skill screen looks a bit different than what Teresa's and Lazarel's does. The only people that can actually change vocation are Teresa and Lazarel. Desdemona, she's got all that sit there, but she gets more extra abilities, extra buff ups because of being able to stuck to the one vocation. And the same with Tornico. If I remember the Sage's Stone to be a handy dandy ability, I'll give you 1p. The Sage's Stone basically is a heal. So I use MP to heal people. Bloody handy. Let's go see the martial arty man. On the disciple, you see more focus than we last met, and now see you have a purpose. Very well, close your eyes now, bestow upon you a power that will help you achieve it. He says every time you... Oh, we learn Zap as well. Every time the, oh, I can't think of the word. Before he goes on about the proficiency of weapons, each time it goes up, you'll speak to him, and he will say the same thing over and over again.
How goes your deed? Use it.
Wait for it. Focus. Always. Says it. And this is Patty. She'll be more essential later. magic maze map.
What can I...
Because Apple might put L2 while holding R1 to bring yourself to boss. What? Huh?
do for you? Come back soon.
And I will show you what the other costume looks like. There we go. Doesn't look as bad, but it still doesn't fit. I prefer that one. Questy woman. Get their quests. That comes a bit later. That one also comes a bit later. Orb seller.
Can I help you?
Let's just buy 3 of these, just so they all have a bit of... Only thing I don't like about this game is with the orbs. There's no way of telling if you're actually going to sell an orb you have equipped already. There's no way of telling.
Cheers.